Hello fellow gardeners and welcome back to Smart Garden. If you've been feeling frustrated watching your plants struggle with slow growth, lackluster leaves, or disappointing blooms despite all your careful attention, you're definitely not alone. We've all been there standing in front of our gardens or houseplants, wondering what secret ingredient we're missing. The answer might literally be sitting in your kitchen trash right now. Today we're diving deep into one of gardening's most talked about, yet misunderstood hacks, banana peel water. This simple concoction has taken the gardening world by storm, but does it actually work? More importantly, should you be using it? Let's uncover the truth behind this trending technique and help you decide if it deserves a spot in your gardening routine. Think about your morning routine for a moment. You grab a banana for breakfast, peel it, eat the fruit, and toss the peel straight into the trash without a second thought. What if I told you that yellow skin you're throwing away could be the missing link between your current garden and the thriving paradise you've been dreaming of? Every single week, millions of banana peels end up in landfills when they could be transformed into liquid gold for your plants. This isn't about jumping on another fleeting gardening trend. This is about understanding a practice that's been whispered about in gardening circles for generations, now backed by both enthusiastic home gardeners and a growing understanding of soil science. The secret weapon isn't some expensive fertilizer or complicated chemical formula. It's something so simple, so accessible, that you'll wonder why you haven't been doing this all along. Creating banana peel water is refreshingly straightforward, which makes it perfect for busy gardeners who want results without investing hours of preparation time. Start by collecting 3 to 4 banana peels. Take a sharp knife and chop these peels into small pieces, roughly 1 to 2 inches each. This isn't just busy work. Cutting the peels into smaller fragments dramatically increases the surface area that comes into contact with water, allowing more nutrients to leach out during the soaking process. Place your chopped peels into a large glass jar or bucket, then cover them completely with water. A gallon of water typically works well for 3 to 4 peels, though you can adjust these proportions based on what you have available. Now comes the waiting game. Though it's entirely flexible to your schedule, allow this mixture to steep anywhere from 24 hours to a full week. Here's what's happening during this time. The water is slowly extracting water-soluble compounds from the peels, including potassium, phosphorus, calcium, and magnesium. The longer you let it steep, the more concentrated your final product becomes, though you'll want to be aware that extended steeping can lead to fermentation, which creates a rather pungent smell. If you're in a hurry or prefer to avoid the fermentation issue entirely, you can take a shortcut by boiling the chopped peels in water for 30 to 45 minutes, then allowing the mixture to cool completely before use. Once your steeping time is complete, go ahead and strain out the solid peel pieces using a mesh strainer or, even a cheesecloth works great. But hey, don't just toss those strained peels, they still have plenty of value left. You can chop them up even finer and add them directly to your compost bin, where they'll keep breaking down and contributing nutrients. Now, the liquid you're left with is your banana peel water concentrate, but here's a crucial step a lot of enthusiastic gardeners skip. Dilution. This tea absolutely needs to be diluted before you use it. A safe starting ratio is 1 part banana water to 5 parts fresh water. This dilution step is important because while banana peel water is generally pretty gentle, using it too concentrated can actually introduce too many soluble salts to your soil. What makes this liquid special isn't magic, it's chemistry. Banana peels are especially rich in potassium, which is an essential macronutrient playing a starring role in all sorts of plant processes. Potassium strengthens cell walls, making stems sturdier and more resistant to things like lodging and disease. It's absolutely critical for flower and fruit development, which is why flowering plants and fruiting veggies like tomatoes, peppers, and roses really respond well to potassium supplementation. Plus, potassium helps regulate water movement within plants and activates enzymes needed for photosynthesis. Beyond potassium, the peels also contribute smaller amounts of phosphorus for root development and energy transfer, calcium for cell structure, and magnesium, which is a core component of chlorophyll molecules. However, here's where we need to introduce a bit of scientific reality into the conversation. While the gardening community is full of glowing testimonials about banana peel water, controlled research actually suggests that simple soaking releases only modest amounts of these nutrients into the water. The real benefit probably comes from a more complex interaction. When you apply banana peel water to soil, you're introducing organic compounds that help feed beneficial soil microorganisms. These microscopic workers then break down the organic matter more thoroughly, making nutrients available to plant roots in forms they can actually absorb. So this means banana peel water works best when you're supporting an active, healthy soil ecosystem, rather than just relying on direct nutrient transfer. Armed with this knowledge, you're ready to incorporate banana peel water into your gardening practice. But let's talk about, realistic expectations and best practices. Use your diluted banana water to replace one regular watering session per week, applying it directly to the soil at the base of your plants rather than overhead. You can also use it as a foliar spray, misting it directly onto leaves where plants can absorb some nutrients through their stomata, though soil application remains the primary method. Focus particularly on your flowering and fruiting plants, as these will benefit most from the extra potassium boost. Tomatoes, peppers, roses, orchids, and African violets are all excellent candidates. That said, banana peel water isn't without considerations. The natural sugars and organic compounds can attract unwanted visitors, particularly fruit flies and fungus gnats, which can be especially problematic for indoor plants. If you notice pest issues emerging, you may need to reduce application frequency or stick to outdoor use only. Remember that banana peel water is fundamentally incomplete as a fertilizer. It provides decent potassium, but lacks sufficient nitrogen for leafy growth, and doesn't offer the full spectrum of micronutrients plants need. Think of it as a supplement rather than a complete meal. Continue with your regular fertilization schedule and use banana water as an additional boost rather than a replacement. One often overlooked concern involves pesticide residues. Conventionally grown bananas are frequently treated with pesticides, and some of these residues can transfer into your banana water and subsequently into your soil. If you're practicing organic gardening, or simply want to minimize chemical inputs, seek out organic bananas for making your plant water. The slight extra expense is worthwhile for peace of mind and soil health. For those who want maximum benefit from their banana peels, consider this. Composting the peels directly may actually be more effective than making banana water. In a compost pile, the peels undergo thorough microbial decomposition, breaking down completely and making all their nutrients available in stable, plant-accessible forms. The finished compost can then be worked into your soil, where it improves structure while feeding plants. If you have the patience and space for composting, it's arguably the superior method. But here's the beautiful thing about banana peel water. It gets you thinking creatively about waste streams and nutrient cycling in your garden. Once you start viewing kitchen scraps as resources rather than trash, a whole world opens up. Coffee grounds can be diluted and used similarly for acid-loving plants. Eggshell water provides calcium. Even the cooking water from vegetables contains nutrients that would otherwise go down the drain. This mindset shift towards circular, waste-free gardening is perhaps the most valuable outcome of experimenting with banana peel water. So should you use banana peel water for your plants? If you're looking for a free, environmentally friendly supplement that provides modest benefits with minimal risk, absolutely give it a try. Just maintain realistic expectations, use it as part of a comprehensive plant care routine rather than a miracle cure, and pay attention to how your specific plants respond. Every garden is different, and the only way to know if banana peel water works in your situation is to experiment thoughtfully and observe the results. If you found this guide helpful and want to keep exploring unconventional, eco-friendly gardening techniques with us here at Smart Garden, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss our future experiments. Try making banana peel water yourself this week, and share your results in the comments below. We love hearing about your gardening adventures, successes, and even failures, because that's how we all learn and grow together. Until next time, happy gardening.